Hi Capricorn, how's it going? What's cooking? Over here cooking something. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, that came up for you. So that means the universe is truly blessing you right now. That came out of nowhere, right? I feel it's a matter of you having faith. Take a leap of faith, or be a little bit more hopeful in whatever your situation is. But this is about the proof in the pudding. So we're going to dig deep into if you have any suspicions or any thoughts on your mind about if something is as clear as you think it is. So I feel like you're a little bit doubtful, kind of like wanting the proof or the evidence of their intentions, or the intentions of the situation that's trying to come through here. So for the Capricorns, I feel like Capricorns would be very delighted, or because Capricorns have this they're very good with the self-discipline and the traditionals, and I feel like Capricorns are very clear-minded, something you can always rely on, right? So I feel like they may appreciate a timeless sticky date pudding with some toffee sauce on top, perhaps. Okay, so we're gonna make this pudding now. So we gotta gather the ingredients, right? Gathering the ingredients is what actions or intentions we need to investigate. That one popped out, okay. Ooh. So this may have to do with your career or family situation with the 10 of Pentacles. So now that we have an idea of what we're investigating, what other ingredients do we need for this proof of the pudding for the Capricorns? Oh, it's not as happy and sunshines and rainbows like it's supposed to be with this 10 of Pentacles here. Maybe you've laid down your foundations. You have established yourself in a position, either in love or career. Family, maybe you have a lot of responsibilities with that, but the 10 of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like whatever's going on, you are having a new outlook. I feel like you are trying hard to put the past behind you, try to become who you are, who you're meant to be, trying to find, where you belong in all of this. The King of Swords is in the dark. I want to say the King of Swords because I feel like there's some irrationalization going on here, so I'm not sure if I feel like that's more on their end than your end. The King of Wands in the dark, I just feel like this person may be a little bit patient, maybe misusing their power, maybe they're trying to, take over your projects or take over something that you put a lot of time and effort into. There's a judgment in the light as well, so there's more than a few people coming into your energy here with their own opinions about how things should be run or how things should be done. Or what is going on with that. I have a feeling that for some of you, this may possibly even be some sort of dispute around inheritance or a family member of some sort, like what to do with their assets or something. I don't know where that's coming from, but okay, so we got the ingredients. We're going to make the pudding now. We're going to see what the plan and the approach is to investigate this further. So you have the Justice card in the dark as well. So there may be some illegal issues coming through. So that may also go along the lines of more leaning towards some sort of family dispute regarding assets or family situations, inheritance situations, possibility. Some of you could be like considering bankruptcy. I'm not really sure what that is about. But you do have the Justice in the dark. So I feel like there's some blaming going on, some denial, some lying, some avoidance coming through. Yeah, still leaning towards a little bit of a legal issue going on. Or King of Swords is in the dark as King of Swords in the light. We were saying the King of Swords earlier, right? With the King of Wands. The King of Swords finally made its way out. I feel like someone is being irrational, lying, perhaps dominating or manipulative or just judgy in general, especially with this judgment here. Do you feel there's a judgment coming through? The Hermit is in the light, so they're trying to keep in the shadows. Maybe they're trying to use their charm to persuade or manipulate the energy or the situation, even though you can see right clearly through them, right? You don't trust them to begin with. I can feel that. The Three of Wands, trying to, you know, be a step ahead of them, trying to figure out what's coming up next. So now we have the plan, the approach is like we already know we're not going to trust them. We have our suspicions about them. There's a possibility of some sort of legal thing coming through. Oh boy. Okay, so we have to cook this pudding. It's not instant pudding, so we have to cook this pudding, and the cooking the pudding is the tests and challenges that we have to overcome to investigate further. Two of Pentacles, so juggling things around. The Knight of Swords is out to play as well. So for the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, trying to juggle around what is real, what is not, what is manageable, what is not. Stretching out the resources and the financing situation, maybe even the paperwork, legal-wise, I don't know. Queen of Wands is in the dark as well. So I'm feeling like someone's being bitchy about the whole thing, or jealous. Maybe impulsive because they're jealous and they want to know what you know, or they want to know what's happening, and you're not patient enough to wait, and feeling like you're the one hiding something because you're not giving them the answers. But you know, sometimes things just take time. The Knight of Swords is in the light too, so I'm feeling like they want things to hurry up. They want to pick up pace. They want to go fast on this. They want to make, you know, quick action. They want it done like yesterday, but it's not like that. It's that easy. The Empress is in the dark here, so I feel like they're really holding on to something. I feel like they're the ones wanting money, because I feel like they owe money. They're wanting money, and if there's any sort of chance of them getting an inheritance or some sort of legal thing, I don't know if where they're trying to get this money from, or how you're involved with all of this. But I feel like they want their, what they think is a fair share, but I feel like it's not really any of their thing, right? I just feel like they're creating some sort of drama or domestic disputes around the whole thing. Okay, so pudding's done cooking. Now we have to see what the results of this pudding is. You have to take it out, pour it into the dish, pour that toffee sauce on it. There we go. Okay, so the toffee is a little messy here with the Five of Swords coming out. I knew that there was a conflict brewing. The King of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah, King of Pentacles in the dark. I'm definitely leaning more towards some sort of financial business situation. Maybe it's a business situation that someone wants to partner with you with, or, you know, promise to partner with you, and now they don't have the funds to put into the business like they said they did. You know, they lied about that perhaps for some of you. The Eight of Wands, wanting to move fast, like they want it done yesterday. They have no patience to wait for tomorrow to come. Then Four of Pentacles. So I feel like the savings they had, or the investment they said they had to put into whatever this is, they don't, or they don't have what they need to pursue this further. They're hoping that you'll pick up the pace, or you'll pick up the tab. I'm not sure how this is going. Four of Pentacles in the dark here. I just feel like they're trying their best to release some sort of control. They're trying to keep their nose out of it. They're trying to not be as suspicious as they are. Five of Swords, yeah, they're conflict. I feel like they are right and that you're wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's just you standing your ground and knowing that you are right, and they're just playing games here. So I feel like the visible results of this would be you calling them out on their hasty movements or hasty decisions that they've made, calling them out on their lies, whatever that is. Yeah, let's just see what's going on here. So now we have to taste the pudding, right? Now we have to taste the pudding. Just see what it tastes like. But tasting the pudding is the real verdict of this situation. The real verdict is like, it's still gonna leave you with some unresolved issues, unresolved problems, or unresolved mystery. the Two of Cups. It may make an imbalance between the two of you. Maybe, you know, each going your separate sides. One of you pulling out of the deal. Whatever that is, I feel like it's definitely going to be a tough decision with the Two of Swords here. But, you know, I feel like it's very overwhelming. I feel like you may decide to just avoid the whole situation. But I feel like it is really hard to read. And I feel like you may be getting pressured. You may be getting pressured of whatever's going on here. The Seven of Pentacles. It's hard to see what the future of this is going to look like. You know, especially if you're still waiting for some feedback. Or you're still waiting for legal paperwork to go through. Or whatever this is. I feel like the impatient and the stagnant energy is really, really, really frustrating and leaving you or them or task in general that needs to be done incomplete, and that's causing some chaos. So this was just to figure out what evidence you needed to make that decision for yourself. So hopefully this gave you some clues of what's going on here. I feel like on their end, they're deceiving you, they're lying. I don't feel like they really want to be lying, or they really want to, you know, I just feel like they got themselves in something that is bigger than what they can actually manage right now, and they don't know how to deal with that. And maybe they didn't realize that it would take so long, and maybe they thought that you know, it would be a closed deal, like the money would come yesterday, and instead it's, you know, there's a process. I'm just quite sure why they are kind of more focused on the money side of things. Maybe they're just more materialistic, or I feel like for some of you, if this is like a love situation, I feel like they're just kind of figure that you had more money than you have, or figured that you would spend all your money on them. I don't know, but you know, they may be being pushed by someone else as well. It's like, you know, go see what you can get. Go see what you can get out of the Capricorn over there. But I feel like you're gonna see right through them and not trust them and figure out what you're gonna do about it. But that's what I got, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your pudding. I hope this gave you some sort of clarity. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated, or a thumbs down if it didn't. Whichever. If you like this type of reading, let me know in the comments. If not, you want me to stick to more traditional types tarot reading spreads, let me know as well. Or if you like these little different themes that I come up with. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Capricorn.